to a new setting. Welcome all the Taurus in this planet. I see one wearing red beard Taurus, but Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, Taurus Venus, Taurus Mars, Taurus Collective, and all cross-watchers also welcome. There is a little change in this setting because this is now Taurus energy. You got pre-selected crystal third eye chakra. So you're supposed to be connecting your heart and intellect energies. So be really this mastermind now in February, possibly. Something like a huge awareness coming. There's possible to maybe this increasing light. But is it that makes you, or you are so grounded? I put these things here because I got this new thing I bought with the donations, possibly wearing red bear even case. Got my boots here. These boots are made for walking. This is what they are made for. One I will walk somewhere. Yes. So this is like a ready for February. Yeah, I like to play with my setting. Like it's nice to have fun, no? So here we go. Yeah, I think wearing red bear, you've been here when I've been so happy about the lock lady and everything. Kind of my lock lady is now here. But sadly, David Lynch, the whole master of all the Twin Peaks universe, died. I'm kind of still happy that I was really into designing Twin Peaks related stuff before his death. I think I continue being inspired about his life work, but let's continue now with and focus now on the Taurus energy. How are you wearing red bear? How is going your Sunday? I think it's morning also for you, maybe. Is it like 1 hour later than here? So is it like a noon? Here is now 11 o'clock in Belgium. Or is it? I think UK is different time zone. Am I wrong? It's one earlier. It goes like that. How was? I know Finland. It's one later. That goes like another direction. True. Finland is now noon. But we are in Belgium. This is 11 and UK is 10. And we go. So let's see. You have this kind of like image of kind of spring coming. As well, this is my dream. I'll decide where to go from here. We are talking about whole February now. This is a February predictive reading. And your opportunity for the month of February comes with this Halloween deck. Forever Halloween. Taurus, so let's start immediately with that. But your overall advice card in the Golden Compass will be stuck in the mud. So maybe you need indeed good boots. So you don't get stuck in the mud, or your boots are there. So let's see. Taurus, what is your opportunity for February? Wow, Queen of Pumpkins. This is a good queen, wife, girlfriend. This is a possibility that you have this really somebody caring about the pumpkin. You can be yourself too, but this is very earth energy, very Taurus energy actually. It's just the spouse of Taurus, because Taurus would be the king of Pentacles. This is a Queen of Pumpkins, so it's really the spring goddess. Eostre maybe is rising her head from the winter sleep. I think it's wanting to be known, like, okay, there is a lot growing or starting to grow. And this is your opportunity. Questions also coming. Miss Sanjurani say what's coming towards me. Now, in the end of this reading, yes, again, I will pick Taurus. There is already, at least I know wearing red bear is one. You have to say clearly your Taurus and then make your question, and I will pick one Taurus question. Can be also your partner is Taurus, but it has to be related. Then the other option is to pay. Then I guess I can make exception. But to know, today is also pick up a reading 6 o'clock Central European time. So there I also allow somebody to ask questions. Yeah, Miss Sarjarani say, please say me English. Okay, maybe I speak too fast. Let's speak a little bit lower. I'm from Finland, so I'm not English UK person. But opportunity, let's say now, for all Taurus collective is Queen of Pumpkins. So Queen of Pentacles. And the questions you have to make, notice that you are Taurus or you have some Taurus placement, Taurus sun, moon, rising. And now we are looking with this. So above deck, what is your challenge for February? We start with predictions, the month. Okay, interesting. This came upside down, but the whole deck is upside down. Okay, let's take it just how it is. It's a death card. So this is actually talking about how the Christmas, the season is changing. That the power dynamic is changed. Maybe I read this for you from here. Death card is, of course, is a challenge of transformation. I mean, I know in US the president was changed. It is really like the leader is changed. Something about that. Almost like your boss is changed. There's some kind of power dynamic changing and that challenging. That something is so like transforming to another. Yeah, this is chakra crystal, and that is a third eye. Runes I take only in the Pickup reading. There I will have actual runes even. Runes. But now this is a major arcana card, death card, Scorpio card. What is it about that energy? That some old has to go and new must be born. It's a challenge to let go. It's usually very like manifesting energy in the sense like you could clean your house, for example, and let all the Christmas decorations go, all the last year things go. It could be even that you are totally putting this new energy. Opportunity is really all the rabbits, all the spring, really welcoming the growth. While this is like all is like in ashes and death and as mud, like there's this kind of stagnant energy here. Where is my death card? That's a challenge for you. Of course, somebody could die. That is also the sad point about this card, that like this death is something that the death is around you. But I don't want to interpret it always so gloomy. Eric Dennis, let go of the old and let the new in. Let's go. Yeah, that is the challenge. Can you let the, because I think Taurus can be very committed to some traditions or like indeed like a grounded, and this person is elephant. It's actually very lucky spirit animal, good animal. It's kind of so heavy that it's kind of sinking into the mud. So what is it that keeps you stagnant? Challenge is to now recognize that, like put the conscious powers to this. What is that stagnant that needs to go? So on the longest night of the year, the Great Mother gives birth to the sun god, and pagans celebrate the return of light to the world. And that's like a solstice energy. Yule is also a celebration of fate. The light has not actually begun its return, so it is an act of faith to believe that it will return. The moment of the longest night before the lengthening days is brief, like the moment of death. It is nearly impossible to pinpoint the exact moment that one thing ends and another one begins. Nearly impossible, but that moment exists. This card shows that moment when the dead Holy King hands over rulership to the Oak King. And the Oak King is, of course, kind of, we could say it is the King of Pentacle. So it is kind of the masculine power is the challenge. How you can be starting even from the blank slate and just understand that with faith everything is possible. But to believe enough on your powers that you got it. You're kind of given this shift, that change can actually make you more powerful. There's always power shifts. There's even these California fires now. The fire burned everything old. Like it is, to my eyes, it looks like a sabotage. It looks like somebody completely like rewriting the history almost, like what, of course it's a wildfire, but still sometimes the power is destructive and power destructs people. But you are here like handled the ability to be in power. So are you gonna say yes to it? That's the challenge, possibly even. Because what humans are the most afraid often, I know myself too, you might be the most afraid to be really that king or the queen. You might be really afraid to really like use all your powers and be in power, because you will get more tension when you are in power. The leaders always have to handle with tension. There has to be crisis moment, decision has to be made. There is always this, like to stand in the leadership, you have to show strength, and that is also tension, and that is your challenge. What kind of leader you are, coming possibly even from completely catastrophe. You are like, your strength is then needed. Stuck in the mud. What is that? Predictive reading for February. I'm just like a little bit like this is 13 and February 14 is the Valentine. I think you should really not be stagnant all the February, because this would be February 24. Are you still whole February using it is bad? Like try to see immediately what you can do today, now, not to like delay things, for example, because that time will pass. Certain things have changed, but you have to take action. It's almost like when that happens, when the Game of Thrones, I always say this example, but the father of the girl of the North King, the father is beheaded and killed. The daughter is very sad and is going still to the practice of the sword fighting, and is kind of doing sloppy work, is not good at the training. And then the sword fighter gives his wisdom, what we say to the dead. We say, not today. So you have this choice in the hard situation, and especially in the hard situation, you should not give up. You say to the dead, not today, and you are having a sharp knife, sharp point. Your mind is that sharp, daring sword. You are ready. You are ready. When you're given the power, you are like, I'm ready. I'm born ready. Taurus, I'm born ready, and I'm ready to soon we see the golden compass. What is that now for February? But you are given some new chance. That's what I see here. To do something differently. But you have kind of queen and the king on the table, so really this earth energy going on, and even this one in the mud, it's just reminding you that the earth energy is grounding, but what if you start to sink in, like not that much that you cannot move. It has to be like a flow. Some water, some emotion is okay. Who is saying here something? Somebody saying thanks. Okay, anybody making now the question when you get success in business? I love Jesus. Say hi, man. Mom, new subscriber, like what is it? Okay, I'm gonna read this question now. Let's focus now on Taurus, because I have indeed limited time always. We are gonna get the current feelings of your person, and we're gonna take the Valentine box first. So let's say the Taurus and the highest person, what is going on? Let's have this. And this little girl still here. I have also current feelings of your person. Innocent love feelings. What is it? It's going for Taurus. This. So we will see. Current feelings of your person, Taurus. Your life isn't yours if you care what others think. You are taking me to wonderland of true love. I have a feeling this came to Aries too. Maybe there is some Taurus Aries connection here, who knows? We have here, stop holding back, afraid of intimacy, afraid hiding in the cell, frozen heart, nervous heart, boundaries to protect oneself, heart locked up, wall up. Okay, so your person feels a little bit like a stop. You're going too close. You're going into the soft heart. Let me be. This feels too much. Some kind of stop sign is here. Maybe you have to give time to certain things even. Understand like how you get out of the mud is maybe not the easiest. It takes time. Question to open you for love. Can you be true to your feelings in a relationship without sacrificing or losing sense of self? And third eye chakra, also this kind of energy you are having here. I'm learning with every experience I have that I'm valuable and lovable being. Cha, cha, cha. Yes, I wrote this. I just want to finish on because this butterfly has this colors of cha, cha, cha. Anyway, let's see. Maybe it's telling a little bit like any Finnish Taurus watching. There is the Eurovision season starting again. This is one Eurovision song from Finland, cha, 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 but maybe there is something about that is nice for your relationship. So think about those songs. Then we have here this kind of butterfly queen. I breathe peacefully. Air element is very healing. Remember that you are air. Observe, breathe, focus, decide. This is one poem. I made a reading also that I did this poem previously. The person wants you to observe, breathe, focus, and decide. Be in the kind of wise way. Real leadership, like start from the head. Indeed, leadership is very much, of course, your bodily presence. Whatever is here, it's like who you are as a person, how you show up, what the confidence you have, but also that you are sharp. You're asked to be sharp, I think. Even the things around you are muddy. Like take this kind of like a approach that I'm fast on a task. I'm gonna do this. Like what I can do now. I'm starting to think like a leader. Interesting, there's like a rabbit peeking here. Is also showing kind of sign of spring. Anyway, I like that there's already people watching. Now I'm gonna look a little bit. Somebody asked angel guidance for me. Who will be my Valentine? Yeah, Varing Robert is Taurus. I could indeed ask this question. We are gonna take now the golden compass. So this whole reading, I have created the spread. I'm gonna put this Queen of Pentacle back in the deck. I'm gonna use this deck for you. Now we are doing this golden compass reading. That is this monthly free reading for Taurus Collective. So we are gonna have. I see the golden compass as a heart. You are heart-centered, but you have here a third eye crystal. I think you have to really be aware of things happening around you. It's kind of calling you to notice things. Yeah, a mud bath can be healthy, savoring bread. Yeah, it can be self-care even in this sense, positive. Now, we start with this compass from the south, where you are coming from. So to be aware, where are you possible coming from? Then what you are having behind you. Then what lies in front of you now in February? You've been noticing it. But if you are like having something like a really amazing chance even in front of you, you wouldn't like be blind eye about it, like you would notice it. And now next move to make, it could be even about Valentine. What is it? So we are having here south, where you're coming from. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. This is feeling of lack of left in the cold, not having enough, possible single parent situation, kind of going here, walking, feeling like there's just snow and cold and like wisdom in this card is always like there's a spiritual wealth in this community, in the church or community, but the people are kind of blind to it. They just in their own human worry world, they're just focusing on the not having enough, like a lack mentality. And you're coming from this, like the pentacle that you should celebrate, to be the king of the crown, to use all the potential and skills the best. You're kind of worrying what you don't have. 5 is of course a change energy, so that's this kind of change, this kind of discomfort, this kind of resistance even that I was having creating this tarot spread. I was feeling I have nothing to give. All tarot spreads I have don't work in this world situation we are in. I need to create something new, and I felt like, how can I do that in 1 week? And then I went to the process of working and doing this kind of normal healthy thing, even hitting a gym, and voila, I got idea of this golden compass, like what you need when you are lost. You need to have a direction. You need to have better steps to your goals and like a compass, golden compass, even your heart in the right place. But this is you're coming from this lack. Understand it can be really a lot of fears, economical fears, relationship fears, a lot of things that kind of weigh you down. Even winter is kind of cold, nothing is growing. We are coming from the heavy winter. So is there somebody saying something about this? Anyway, now you can always co-create, so you can say your comments. We are going to see in the west what is behind you. Okay, temperance. So the angel, interesting, like I put this kind of icon for you. Psyche and Eros. Eros is the god of erotic love, and Psyche is the goddess of the soul. But here we have kind of the soul busy balancing the good angel on your shoulder. There has been this need for balance. So you're leaving behind this kind of balancing things. It's cute, this one here. But maybe almost like you have had guardian angel in your life, and now you're like, okay, go, I can handle this my own. It's almost like that kind of thing. Like if you leave the angel behind, like, okay, I can handle it on own. I don't always need to be helped. I don't know how. I don't need you. Leave me be. Don't fly around me all the time. Give me a break. But there is this balancing. Heart alchemy has been no, and you leave this kind of like a need to balance. This is also Sagittarius energy, but need to balance. Like it's going behind. Like possibly you are finding this kind of balance by now. Like you can set in your power. You don't have to always do this kind of balancing act, like a jungler. So there's a lot of questions. I will take the question from a Taurus in the end. I will see who is Taurus. That's what you have to say in the comment. Just anybody writing there now. And yeah, wearing red vest, please don't spam chat. Yeah, it doesn't help how many times you do it. It is meant to be co-creating. This is maybe it's new for somebody looking YouTube live, because maybe other readers do differently. But my point to do this thing live is that you have actually a chance to co-create your Taurus, and you can say yourself, okay, this is how this is matching to you, how this is matching to you. It's an interesting point of view to get directly from the mouth of a Taurus. It's like the truth. Not that I have to be guessing. And why you feel this has been the case. So it can be very helpful to other people who are not maybe so aware of the emotional intelligence or something, to be starting to be aware, like, okay, I actually have been like this. Like I needed my guardian angel a lot, but now I feel like I have opened my third eye, or like I handle things different. Like I don't always have to rely on help. Then we have here what lies in front of you. Why this is coming upside down? Is this, it can be meaningful that the King of Sword is coming upside down. So while the sword is a daring, there might be indeed this hesitant energy to say something, to use your intelligence, open your third eye even, like it's not open, looks like here. It's really like a wearing red beard. Are you here? Is this you? But understand what makes you powerful and makes you you, who you are. Like you are not meant to be like a hangman, like upside down from a tree. You're meant to be like this all your days, like a procrastinating. You're meant to be like this. Use your sword. That's your possibly lying behind front of you, that you need this kind of sword master says you. What we say to the dead, not today. That is your challenge, Taurus, even. Yes, power chorus, I don't want it. This is a true. And the power corrupts could be what lies behind, front of you. You get the power and then you start seeing, oh my God, the power is corrupting me. Good to be aware, to then take a different standpoint. But this is indeed could be front of you is power that corrupts. Propaganda, anything that is a bad communication that is not meant for good, is just to do propaganda, for example. And then we have here the next move to make. Wow, the sexy positive fire queen. So if Varying Redbirds were thinking who is the Valentine date, that's the person, and that's the person any Taurus woman should be. So you should be kind of like let me put the charger on. It's getting energy. I'm talking about energy. I noticed lack of energy in my phone. We don't want to get cut in the middle. Okay, so we have here the risk-taking positive fire queen. In this time of news and California burning, nobody want to put more fire there. But I was, even when I did this spread, I was reflecting, like, who am I? I'm often like this cat lady, like a fire queen. Like, so yes, I have it in me to create something new, like the tarot spread. I can trust that. I can trust my intuition. Like you can trust yours. Like it's there. It's the matter of having the confidence that yes, I've done it so many times. I have created so many tarot spreads, for example. I can do another one. Even my head is empty. Even I feel resistance. I don't have anything to say. I'm lost. But just accepting the fact that you might be stuck in the mud, and then starting to really, what do you need? Yes, you might need a golden compass here, but maybe something else, like a tractor pulling this elephant out. But make the crisis like a observation. What is your situation? And then you find tools. Then you not find the way out because you are seeing it. You're seeing it. Like this is beautiful, like a spring river. This might have been getting muddy too here. Like it's interesting. There is in the mud, yeah, even is born the lotus flowers. That there can be really this stuff. You go through the hardship that the really genius stuff is coming. The new fire in you is getting, like you thought you were burnout. You were like you thought you were burnout. No, you are like a walking with the fire, like a Twin Peaks. It was fire walk with me. That's what has to happen next. Even it feels like weird to talk about fire now with all this LA burning news and the storms and all. Still, elements, don't demonize them. Understand fire, for example. The farmers, they make the land fertile with the fire. They did that in the past. They burned the forest because they wanted to make them fields. So it is an energy, a passion energy, desire. In the tarot, of course, wand is this kind of like a creative, passionate power that you got your like the kind of magic wand, and here is like a nurturing this kind of capacity to be very even intuitive and creative, but like really like a powerhouse. But in the future, it's warning like there's something about miscommunication happening because this came upside down. Something about somebody who should master the communication, possibly a leader, doesn't give you all the intel. Something it's missing. So dare to put light in there in the dark. What is missing from this story? Oh yeah, we have Storm Evelyn here in UK. Indeed, and is this creating even some kind of situation again? Yeah. Something is now here, but it's not the most positive. Air element, this is the wind also, the king of air, and it's negative, so it can be even true. Very right analysis of this. What we have here, this can be the Eo wind, that normally wind of change or wind of like a new ideas, could be good, but this one is like destructive, using the air in a bad way. But what can we do about this? Maybe we verify this, because I want to give you with my own tarot deck. I'm gonna use this. Let's give you a little look. What is this? This was upside down, because this is what lies in front of you. The wind is coming. It is, there's 2 cards, 73. Be a date, 7-3. 7th of March, it could be even a date, but here we have choices you make makes you. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing, Dale Carnegie. This kind of, what kind of deals you're making. This is the kind of able to make good deals with people. And then again, choices you make you understand. It shows in your life what choices you made. That was your choice that you chose. Or what you still have is a choice you are making constantly. Keeping something in your life is a choice, eventually. Reverend said, Fox, my cat was chasing one this morning. Yes. So here we have some kind of omens. The fox, what was the fox? Oh my God. I have put the one reading that maybe were in Redberry, you were there. It was the end of Purgatory. And the second pile was about apocalypse, and my readings are predictive, so there was whole thing about the wind, and there it was something about Divine Comedy, about fox even. Beatrix chasing a fox. There was something, so maybe the fox is some kind of spirit animal that can give you dexterity. It can give you, you can, like my grandma used to see in the animal connections, energy, like what's happening here, what is the story here? Fox is a cunning. Fox is connected in my stories, at least. Third eye is a clarity. Focus fox. It's asking you to focus, I guess. Like this is the focus is lost. So what is that? You're asked to see clear, for sure. Omens, yeah, omens. So here we have, now we're gonna go to see this final advice, and then I take possibly very red question, because he is Taurus. Anybody else now have a chance? It would be nice to get new person also, but you should be subscribed to my channel and then say clearly that you're Taurus. Otherwise, Wearing Red Beard will soon be getting the question, and everybody else will not. Even you're Taurus, you have to speak up. So advice for Taurus collective. You are being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you are doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to even muddier places. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. This could be even. There is this kind of storm ahead, exactly in UK. Like sometimes you cannot leave your house even. Then what you can do is, with the air energy, you can observe. Be very, very clear what you see. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. Okay, so this golden compass is like, there is a plan. You're just feeling that you cannot see the plan clear. But this is asking you to kind of stop and use the moment that you're maybe forced to stop, is like way to like you have to look around what's around you. You have to kind of make this kind of assessment. It's good for you. Yes, yeah, other people can ask questions. I'll be quiet, say very briefly, but now I'm gonna look all the comments here to find if there was another Taurus. So we have here, nobody is saying clearly. This is one thing I ask, that you have to say you have Taurus placement. Palmukanko, you want to have angel guidance. The angel guidance in this reading was that you can even leave that behind you if you're Taurus, because you have got a lot of guidance. Like you should really understand your own powers also. But Varin Rebel asked, who will be my Valentine? I really like that question. This is February reading, and you are my fan, very dedicated to be here totally in time. So we take the Varin Redbeard. He has been answered before, but yes, I'm gonna take him because I'm not sure if I directly answered you, because sometimes your readings were like passing for you. So we are gonna clean this thing away. Who will be my Valentine? Might be the Fire Queen. It's already here, but we will see. Personally for you. So are you here, Varin Redbeard? I hope you're here now. Let's see which deck you're gonna get, because this is coming now, depending what I'm gonna pull here. This is how yes, good, let's go. So I'm starting all my readings this way. If somebody's new here, I'm gonna pull a crystal. These crystals are here. It sounds like looks like a woo-woo, but it's what I've been learning and I've been seeing in practice. They amplify the energy. It's magic as it is like that. So now I'm trying to connect to Varin Redbeard, and your energy is root chakra. Okay. Get this regular shadow stories. I'm respecting this kind of energy of the crystals. So I have connected them to several different decks, and you will get now this deck to answer this question. Who will be my Valentine? Let's see if I think I will just take cards that come. Spirit and angels, what you can help Varin Redbeard to see. Who will be my Valentine? Varin Redbeard. Maybe that's how I can guide this energy a little bit, to say like I show your both. Like if you are showing, you can relate better. So we're gonna put your possible, what you are aware of this person, and then that person is aware of you, see you, and not aware, like it can just go intuitively why they are into you. Show this kind of hidden projections, and then we have this love card with one love card for it. Varin Redbeard. Root chakra is always safety and security. It's almost like indeed this kind of basic ground level energy has to be focused. I feel like this come to this side and this come to this side. So maybe this so really like these two sides. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what you're aware. 7 of Cups. There is like you are really dreaming here that you would have the perfect Valentine date. So who knows who is this person? There's a lot of different options. It's almost like you see the love life as an option. 7 chances. 7 energy in my was verifying the future. It was the choices you make you. It's kind of choice to make who you will date. Who out of all this is the one? Interesting. This is your aware about all the options. Do you have like 7 options? I'm losing a voice a little bit. Maybe this is some kind of thing you don't admit, that you are like kind of looking your surrounding, like, okay, this here, this one, this one. Okay, but you're not aware. The Wheel of Fortune, seasonal thing. This is a powerful major arcana card. There is the karma in motion. There is some kind of hidden wheel moving with the seasons. So Valentine date, it's really about seasonal thing. So indeed, if you think usually you can be stuck, it's kind of winter energy. Next one is the spring. So where are you now? You should see your own relationship path, like what kind of season you are now living. Did you were in the winter? Then indeed the next one to wait for is the spring, and it's in literally it is here soon. Something about that. The spring in the air will will make it more clear who is your Valentine date. We can read this. This is Major Arcana card. Very lucky. Lucky, like both are kind of like a little bit destiny moment. 7 of Cups and a Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I have trust issues, which one to pick. Yes, and then then you are like, yes, if you wanna, as a creative, this can apply to love life. If you wanna get anything done, you have to highly focus, like completely focus, like I want this. So you scattering your energy to all these options doesn't give any of them the full potential of love that can be when you choose, okay, I'm gonna go with the flow, I'm gonna go with this one. Spring goddess, Eostre, of course, is the coming spring goddess. So you have to, very, very beautiful, the one with the rabbits. But let's see the love cards in the end. This is giving you the love advice. Your person, possibly, this spirit is seeing this person. What is they are aware of the situation, and you. Knight of Swords. So there is somebody who is really like a, let's say, Knight of Swords is indeed interesting card. It's like the Lancelot. It's some very romantic oriented with the words. Could be a poetic person. Like they love words and they see you from the words you use. Like they see you, like there's also this nostalgic, so you might know this person from the past. Like there could be some past connection, because this is, of course, this family having tea time. This could be the mother with 2 children. But there is this innocent with the kids also showing. It's like an innocent love that it was kind of like a boy or girl next door. But then there's this kind of romance with the love letter. I'm pretty logical. I listen to my heart, but I don't let it rule me. But they see you from your words. So the words you see, this person is impressed by that. And then there is this kind of very beautiful soulmate card usually. So this could be indeed lucky encountering with the possible soulmate that you might just not notice because you have so many options, or you think too many. Who is the soulmate is almost like this person is feeling like that. Valentine date is like beautiful time to meet your soulmate for sure. But what they are not understanding about this connection is Queen of Cups. So practically you should be kind of like stable enough to handle the emotions, like be this kind of person, the coach, that they can open up and cry about something. Like they are very emotional. This could be even a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is also having Gemini. The Queen of Cups has a Gemini and Cancer aspects in it. Yes. But this person might be needing to cry on the shoulder even it's Valentine. Like, of course, you might be thinking everything is like should be positive and merry. But sometimes the real connection happens when people are telling their truth, and it can be hard truths, of course. But that's like true intimacy, telling your truth. And this is kind of like they are not seeing that would be really beautiful moment if you are like there, whatever, like coming to the Valentine's Day, handkerchiefs in your pocket. Funny little detail from Belgian man that I know, I've dated. Father, my child, he used to have like a handkerchief that is made from a fabric, and it is almost looking like every Belgian man has that. Like it's some kind of old-fashioned culture here. Like Belgian men actually have a handkerchiefs, like a real, from the real. And I remember, this is another thing, like my grandma, we would like embroider things together, and I would make this kind of like beautiful embroideries to the handkerchiefs. I mean, kind of like a fabric. So it's very like a beautiful Valentine gift related to even to this kind of coaching advice, like a woman drops the handkerchiefs when they're interested. So understanding the emotional need of this person, it's what they need. They really need this emotional support. Oh, I have kids, so it's complicated. These kids are also here. But how many kids you have? Because this is almost like they are good with the kids. They are like they are really this kind of caring mommy. Maybe you have to look these options and pick this kind of mom type. Maybe we can still verify, but the hidden part of your person seeing you, they don't understand how much emotional need they have. Looks like they are focusing on the words more, possibly. Even this emotional thing is here, but how much needed is this that you are like actually like this with them, like holding their hand, kind of literally. Like, okay, it's gonna be okay. Like this kind of very sure masculine presence. Like indeed, masculine give the frame. It's like, okay, I'm safe. I'm safe to cry. Like my shoulder. Like I'm not gonna run away to the hills. Like some immature men do. They cannot handle it. They're like, okay. But you have to be like strong enough to handle this kind of feminine depth. Then it's a good thing. But let's see this love thing. So the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. So again, talking about the focus. This is for you. Number 7 again. Interesting. The same number repeating. I would notice this. There is negative side of the 7 of Cups relationship. It's about living in your head, living in the potential, never actually doing those things. Just kind of like creating this ideal projection of the person in your head, but never actually make it happen. This is the same thing. Shift your focus back to love. Like you have to really start to see what the true love is about. Maybe the values would be now to think about. It is in my head. I know I need somebody that would understand. Yeah, but these children are also here, kind of black and white. We like this kind of no division, no judgment. Love is unity. Love is understanding, holding a hand, even a child's hand. It's here. All this kind of very like a. But this society is missing is the nuclear family. Families are broken. The society is broken. There is this kind of unity. To try for that, but let's see your person. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Okay. So they might be a bit insecure about their strength to handle. That's why they would need even this support. I'm gonna do this much reading. Like, let's me see how long we have. Not directly luckily a reading after this, but I'm gonna read these advices for you. Maybe they give you something. Agreed, we need family bonds, the nuclear fun, and somehow like yeah, there is like a person writing and then putting in the garbage. Like they're a bit insecure what they can say to you, that they are not gonna like come off like too intense or something, because this can be very intense emotions. So in this point, before I read this thing, I'm gonna pick you also a Valentine card here. Like, let's say, what is the current feelings of a person? If you have some options, what is the ideal person? Okay, this game. And this. Ui, things are. Let's be careful with this candle. Let's have this little girl also here. Wearing red bear's person. Ui. Okay, this game. So what is here? Hell is truth seen too late. Thomas Hobbes. TikTok. interesting point of like, even we are living in a time when TikTok was about to close. Is this TikTok something about that you have seen this person there? What is it? But hell is truth seen too late. Interesting truth. We have here, fame without money is shame. Sorry, baby, but I have to take this work. I need this momentum. I will make quality time for us. Person is very driven by like have enough money. It actually it is really can be stopping the relationship if somebody doesn't have money enough. Yin and yang, balance, fusion, oneness, harmony, twin flames, anima and animus, light, shadow, lock and key, closeness coming together. So there is this feeling of like yin and yang, what's beautiful. It's happening here also. We have here lost frequencies, David Kosher. Baby, I feel it in my bones, more than you ever know. Give me high and low, love me every way you know. You are just what I'm needing. I need it in my soul. I feel it in my soul. Wow, the spring energy again. Somebody's really like this. The feminine energy is really this. Psyche is the goddess of the soul. There is really this feeling for you. This person would be really like soulful. It's good feminine energy. A man will treat you according to the value he sees in you. Stay magical. So they are looking how you treat them. So it is really, I think I already mentioned to you the value, like value system guides you to the ladder, that guides you to who is your person. So who is the woman that gives value to you? It is important question, even like to commit to somebody like that. And throat chakra, I harness my willpower to serve my greatest good and highest joy. And we have here Barbarella, do her thing, the great tyrant. Hello, pretty, Barbarella, hello, the great tyrant. Do you want to come and play with me? For someone like you, I charge nothing. You are very pretty, Barbarella. My name isn't pretty, it's Barbarella. Okay, so they don't like to be always like addressed how beautiful they are or something, like outside beauty. It is, even the Barbarella is the goddess, like not goddess, it's the agent of love in the red planet, red rebel planet. It has a mission to find a mad science in Duran, and point is this movie would be very fun to watch for sure, because there are a lot of different kinds of suitors going back to this, all those options. Like women also have that. It could be even you seeing that the woman has the options, not just that you have, but there is this unfair situation, like this like not just one person for one person, like you need this kind of that you can trust this person, let's say. Shadow Stealing saying, thank you so much, you get my sense of humor. Yeah, I like that there are start to be that certain fans here in this channel, and you are like making this reading even better because you are understanding what I'm trying to do here. You're co-creating as well, so this reading comes even better when one real Taurus is giving example. But now let's see that the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. And the same number 7 was here in your awareness. So there is totally, this card is really for you to get in your head about what can happen. Because things can, when you get this right kind of like a puzzle pieces click, you might like this kind of puzzle pieces click, like, okay, this is my person. You might really understand then what to do. But if you're in this kind of energy, like, okay, I don't know who you choose, then you don't do anything. Then the Valentine's is over and nothing happened. Like, make your choice, but you have to see the values. You may have been conditioned to dwell on problems. It is important to remember the true reality is love. Choose to take a deep breath and focus on what is true. Negativity will disappear when you affirm everything is okay when I choose love. Interesting that this my card was also choices you make. This is a 7 card. Choices you make makes you, and here is saying everything is okay when I choose love. There are many things you can do to shift into a more loving flow. Work at having healthy, encouraging conversations with yourself and others. Squash any negative inner dialogue and notice the positive aspects and people in your life. Be realistic about what is going on in your life. Yes, only love is real, but there is sadness, depression, doubt, worry, and anger. This card is about finding balance in your life so the challenging times are not overwhelming and you are able to remember that love is at the core of everything. The dominant imagery of this card could represent the tree of life, rooted in the earth and extending toward heaven. While you are having a human experience, it can appear that you are alone. Yet in the heavenly realm, we are all one and love prevails. There are multiple images in the card that symbolize peace, love, and support. Find and meditate on something you are optimistic about. Yes, it's kind of like this kind of little gratitude. Now you were like thanking me. This could be one Sunday blessing. I gave you a reading. And this is one blessing in your life. And what is the next one? And like I saw this one kind of talk. Who was this? I think it's Chase Hayes. This kind of very like a behavior pattern person. He was talking about, it really stuck to me, how you can care for the future self, how you can make like things ready for like Monday, for example. Whole week you can already like then thank that everything going smoothly when you are kind of working for your future self to have less stress or less chaos or something, and you are already like this kind of little helper to make the future self, for example the Valentine, that you are planning something amazing. Many women indeed, they plan ahead. It's not the last minute. I also know what I'm gonna do in Valentine. Like you plan. I even know what I'm gonna do in next school holiday. Like the fact is, like typical woman energy is that you plan things a lot of head. I do like to do, for example, be living in the moment. But when you have children, you have to kind of like decide quite early on that you can even may agree with your ex, or if you have an ex, like you have to kind of be having this mentality, and somehow you're called to already start preparing that your future self will like thank you, you did all this, and now I can live my best life because you were thinking that it makes my life easier, like yourself, you're thinking yourself, it's like you. Like there was an example he gave, like you put like a 50 euro note in your jacket you never use, then one day you forget it and you find it, like, oh wow, thank you, my past self, you gave me money. Like you can do this kind of little acts for your future self to then be thankful in that moment. Varing repair, would you plus if I sent you a Valentine card? Now you're projecting me this all things, but it is a nice gesture. You can for sure comment here some Valentine poems if you want. But point is, yes, I'm not gonna now be hopefully like having some audience wanting to have a date with me. No. But now see these options and assess really what you want. Anyway, this is now 11 is very manifestation number. Look to your inner strength. This is for your person. The angels asking you to dig deeper inside your inner self. The strength is in you. Though it may not feel like it right now, you will be able to push through this. Believe in yourself and know you already have the power you need within you. When you are in a state of empowerment, you can live from a natural state of peace. Being stressed or afraid is not a natural way of living. Try to figure out what is challenging you and disconnect from whatever is creating stress. Establish boundaries and take back your personal power. This is an ideal time to develop a new way of thinking. What has been dominating your thoughts? Are you caught up in old patterns? You have control over your feelings. Remind yourself that you have the inner strength to tackle whatever you are currently facing. A crowned goddess is holding a delicate and translucent ball in her hands. At the center of the ball, there is a solitary female. This may refer to feeling small or blocked. The emphasis of the goddess crown symbolize higher knowing. You have more power than you realize. Believe in your inner strength. It's almost like you could be this person in your life. It could be your partner. You could like really start to understand their point of view, like a little bit help them understand how strong they are. It's like good to be this kind of supportive figure that is maybe it makes clear when you see who is this person that they need this kind of like caring King of Cups here, King of Hearts. Roses are violets, a blue shadow is listening, and so are you. Wait, did I read it well? Roses are violets, and blue shadow is listening, and so are you. Oh, beautiful. It's always, I think this is now what your person is aware of you. It's almost like me too. I can see you have this kind of natural capacity of creating text and stuff. Yeah, roses are red, yes. But there is some wheel of fortune in the moment. This is a lucky wheel. It's number 10. So practically even paying attention what happens of 10th of February. Which day is it? Is it Monday? Is it just a regular Monday? Sometimes beautiful thing can happen on Monday. Even people fall in love. 10th of February, I would pay attention because this can be that date because these are life path card. It's a number 10. It's anyway very much like a getting what you want. But the 7 energy is here also to be aware that you are not like scattered with your focus. You have to focus. And this was in this reading also. This is my dream. I'll decide where to go from here. So this is like dreaming for sure. But you have to take action. Anyway, I hope you liked your reading. This was a free reading for one Taurus. And hopefully you see this, what is there for you. It's if the storm is coming, it can like a shift a little bit, like things. Like indeed people can be fearful also and locked inside. Maybe you can be locked inside with a special person. The storm can be even inside of you. So I'll have those handkerchiefs. Okay, thank you. Now I have to stop. I come back for Gemini in the afternoon and Cancer still. So this was now for Taurus and Taurus Collective. Thank you for everybody who subscribed, who is new here. Today still I have the pick a pile reading 6 o'clock. So I do a lot of readings today. And 2 done. Okay. Have a nice Sunday. Bye.